Morning, good morning, good morning. Good morning, Discord. Good morning, YouTube. Welcome to another edition of WBE TV, 14th August 2026. Let's see what we have by way of news. So, news for 14th August 2026. It's 8:30 a.m., which is in about 6 minutes. We have medium impact news, core retail sales month over month, and retail sales month over month. Then at 10 a.m., we have medium impact news, preliminary UOM, consumer sentiment, and preliminary UOM, inflation expectations. As always, reduce the time between planting that seed, and harvesting. Poverty loves procrastinating. And now I look at our levels for the day. Our bull target is 30,315, PDH 3272, PDO 29,825, PDC 30,188, PDL 29,780. Our bet target is 30,154, and our pivot 30,207. And now let's see what we have going on the chat. So we kind of bought up a little bit overnight, and at the moment we are kind of stuck at Tokyo high. We dropped a little bit just at the 804 thereabouts. Pivot is not too far below us. PDH also not too far above us. We are caught right now in a 4-hour. I wouldn't say we are caught in it, but we're just above a 4-hour bull gap. So let's see. 30-second OSOB almost at the bottom, 2 minutes at the bottom, and trying to come out of oversold territory. Let's see what the market has in store for us. News is in about 3.5 minutes. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more. To join us in the free channel, the link is in the description. And to join us in the premium channel, reach out to WBE Master on Discord or Telegram for access. Thanks for joining us this Friday. Let's make some money. Okay, it looks like we might be rejecting that 4-hour gap, pull gap. We're trying to climb above Tokyo high right now. 15 seconds. Can use hits. See what it looks like. So retail sales was negative. Core retail sales also negative. Looks like we might pump again today. I didn't even realize there's additional news at 3 p.m. President Trump is speaking. So just FYI. Morning, Kool-Aid.
Hey, morning, guys.
We're back to Asia high. PDH not too far above it. Pushing, still kind of struggling at PDH, but we have buy side liquidity 279. Break the guys, see if we can go. Excuse me guys, I'll be right back.
So the only issue I see with this move to the upside is you left a week. Just that recent drop just left a week right off liquidity level 208. So won't surprise me if you lose Asian high that you start to drop back to 240, 232, and then you go out to clear that week at 207, possibly go back down to 208 on the way down Asian low. But the key would be closing below 260. You take 260 into 255 to drop to 240. So upside potential just got messed up because price weaked. Sell side at 207.
Be right back, guys. I gotta restart my computer.
You hear me?
Yes.
All right, so we're holding 260, but if we lose 260, we drop to 240. 240 down to 232, 232 down to 207. And then if you lose 207, you come down to 180, and then you'll be off to Asian low. If 260 holds, you're looking for price to get back above Asian high, and then ideally you'd want 272 to break. Then you can hold for 328, 315. But if this bar loses 360, I'm being inclined to sell, well, the 260, being inclined to sell 260 down into 240. But if it holds and gets above 272, being inclined to buy to 328, 315, 328. That's what I'd be looking for. We have more news coming up, or are we set? Is that the only deal?
I think that's it.
Just take a look.
Oh no, we got 10 o'clock news. So
Today's what, Friday? No. Okay, yeah. So next one is 10 o'clock, right?
yeah.
Always remember to check your times. So it wasn't really much this morning. Hopefully we don't chop up. So that could also happen. Right, we trickled up slowly after 3 a.m. I think the market chopped up quite a bit overnight. And then we started to trickle up around 3 o'clock. About 100 points. So I'm hoping it doesn't turn into a range day. See how we react to this 272 and Asian high. If you look at structure, we're putting a lower low, putting equal highs. So if we keep failing 272, this is going to flash 260. And if we get a close below 260, this is going to sell off. So they need to hold 260 and then take out 272. But looking at structure, it looks like we want to go back and put a low. We might be looking for a low point. So let's see if this back closes below 260. To deliver 240. 240. Deliver 232. 232 down at 207. That's just based off 2 minute structure. No higher highs. offer. In no close below 260 either, so still no confirmation or bearish or bullish moves. If you continue to range here, you can definitely go for a high. So let's see. Let's see how it plays out. So again, I'm still watching 272. 272 for a break higher. 260 for a break lower. 2-minute bar needs to close below those levels or above. 272 for a buy. 260 for a sell. That's what I'm looking. My concern is that weak on the sell side at 207. That's my concern. So if the bulls are going to take this, they need to come in strong and wipe out 272.
I'm back.
Click those chicken mustard you can chat. I'm right back, guys. Ghost, if you can check your message, please. When you get a chance.
I just need to restart. I'll take a look at that.
Because any level in particular you're looking to break or go past to confirm bullish intent?
And it was 272, 260. 260 to the downside, 270 to the upside.
270, 260. Okay, thanks.
I don't like that rejection and failed break of 272. So I'm gonna start a small sell. Start small sell position up here. And then if it closes below 260, I'll add to it.
You really don't need to worry about
I keep my stops at 285, simply because we're not breaking through, but we're attempting to, right? So this could push up. So I'll put a stop at 285 and I'll reverse it if it does.
All right, I'm back.
All right.
If that sell, that's about 20 points. I'd move that stop to break even. It's 50 minutes to be open, so I'd move stops to break even.
Okay.
Like you say, to push back up. You're not holding that drop.
Yeah.
It's that could happen too, right? Good job. You want to say, I'm gonna switch to desktop. So, 1 second. Wait. You guys hear me?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, so let's see what they do here. It's a beautiful drop so far. But like I said, stops at break even on that sell trade. Chico. And you're targeting, let's see. So 50 is done. You're targeting 40. If we can get below 49, we can start to look lower. Give me a second here to turn things on. I'm looking for that week at 207, 208. If you get below 49, right? Below 49, I'm looking for the week at 207, 209 week. That's what I'm looking for.
We got the 812, right? The one that occurred at 812.
Yeah. That's liquidity level 208. That's what I'm looking for for a final target. But you do need to close below 40. I say 47 right now. Close below 47, we can target that. Becomes a new target. So just keep an eye on that 49 level. That's key. If we can't break below that, we'll simply bounce and we'll start looking higher, probably all the way to the 340s. But I'm still not going to buy. If I want to look for a buy, I'd love for price to come down, take that out, and then we can start looking higher. If we do start to push above Asian high 268, 270, I might get interested in taking a buy there. That's after rejecting 249. So reject 249, close above 265, look for price to take 268, 269 for Asian high. Then you can start looking for buys to move a little higher. If not, target is still 240 on the sells, and looks like that's going to come in pretty soon. Gonna hit 240 and then down to 231. Don't force anything. If it doesn't happen, let it go.
Yeah.
right, so here comes 240. Let's see if we can get it. $247. 10 minutes to the open. I'm hoping we can take that week before the open. If we take the week before the open, then we can start looking to buy. Really hoping we don't range.
Yeah.
So I'm just looking at Asian session. Asian session was crap. Or Tokyo into Asian. We just ranged till 3 in the morning. I'm really hoping we don't do that. So because of the shenanigans that Ninja has been doing, I'd move stops down 359 rather. Just so that, you know, if you get stopped out, you're at least getting some profit off that trade as we go into the open. So we need to see a close below 249 for a continuation to the downside. And I think we'll get it.
We get it.
There's a small gap where prices are right now. We're kind of rejecting that. It's a 2-minute fair value gap that we are rejecting right now. But I think 249 should be incoming. Should be a close below that, go to 240.
The 30-second is oversold. 2 minutes it's 0 line. I mean, I'm kind of looking bullish coming up that 5-minute, 2-minute gap. We got to see if they can reclaim 263. Maybe that gives them a chance to the upside. But other than that, still looking for the downside. There goes 249. Let's see if we can roll over through it. Get a close below that, and 240 won't be far out of the question. Let's see. I would really love to see them take that week.
So we close below, but we keep pushing back up. Not enough volume, not enough follow through. See, you should still be in that sell. If your stop's at 259, you should be holding. Six to the open. I just got tugged out and she's gonna go. Sam family. I just got tugged out and she's gonna make it. I'm taking a re-entry, 49. Fuck it. Stop's going to be 70. Which is, I think, too wide, but because the open is coming in, I'll keep my stops at 70. Literally tagged my stop and then pulled right back. So we'll see what they do with this.
Tokyo High is right below there, that's why. That's probably another reason it keeps holding.
Yeah, we just need to lose that. Very lost to 49, so weakness is definitely playing. We just need to lose. What is it? 40? 45-ish to make it down to 40. So that fair value gap, we just keep digging into it and then pulling back. But it's definitely looking weak. You just rejected 59s and 60s to the upside. So I think we do get a move lower. And if we don't, you're watching 63, 65. So we get 40 this time. Just flash the damn thing. There we go. I'll move my stop to break even. I can always re-enter. I don't trust the open, but I strongly believe we're going for that week, and there goes 40. Let's see.
About 2.5 minutes.
There goes those 40s. Just be careful here.
A lot of things here. The Tokyo High, that 4-hour gap is also right. That's right at 234. And then that low point is right at the daily open as well. And our pivot.
I think we'll get it. 40 smashed. So pulling back through 40, we're looking for next level would be 30. And then 30 will take you to sweep that 207. I probably won't re-enter anything until the open, so I'm just going to wait out. Just going to see what they do at the open. If they do flash, be careful when we come down to 206, 205. You might not even get that low. You might get to about 217 and then they buy right back up. So what you want to see is price push through 40s into 17s, and then you don't want to enter anything at 17. If you're going to enter something, you got to wait for 17 to break. and 206, 207 to break for continuation to downside. So again, 63 up, right? 40s down. That moved from 62 down because we got, you know, we got stopped out at break even. Original level was 62 for a sell. So now we're down 40 for a sell. And here we go.
Getting close.
What you gonna do? Buy or sell? Looks like they want to go bullish. And be very careful.
It's like yesterday.
Yep. Be very careful here. Decision at the open. That is some nasty PA.
Yes, it is.
I think they're gonna push lower. Upside failed. Downside they go. There you go. Boom. So you should be winning. Now you gotta go take that week. Nope, still saying no. I'd wait this out. Just wait this crap out. I think you will go take the week, but just wait it out. It's not giving. You're just stuck at those 40s, 45. Stuck there. Here we go. There she goes. Just go take the dumb freaking week, man. Stop playing games. There we go. 17 incoming. 17 done. I drop. So that's what I said. If they come to that level, they might start to buy up before they even get down to 206, 207. But I do think ultimately you get 206, 207. So if you're still in it, I'd move stops to 25. Because you're going to get a rejection coming off that point.
This is wild. I need your
07 incoming. So again, just be careful, yeah. Because if we're gonna go lower, we have to flash through it, and you can already see the rejection of 212 to 17. So I hope you made profit.
Yeah, I had to close because my ninja just froze.
That's not good. Let's see if we continue lower. Which I think we will. We'll push lower. All right, so I think we're going for 183, 185. $183, 185 incoming. And below that, you can expect 160s. They're just not making it easy. But it's gonna happen. So 185. 185 done. Next stop 160. See 160s. You should have your stops above 215 if you're trading manually. Well, let's see 160. We're gonna get down to 160. So I'd watch 165-ish. It's another 20 points to downside. Just be careful though, because they could hit 165 and start to buy up again. I do think we do get down to 160. I don't see anything stopping price from coming down to 160s. So that should be the next level. That's one hell of a rejection. So if you're looking for a re-entry for a sell, you'd be looking for rejection up here at 208, close below 193, and you can look for a sell down into fair value gap at 160. That would be your trade. You'd have to lose 193.
That's on the
So
2 minute.
reject up here, lose 193. You start looking for sells. Buys, I'm kind of not interested in buys yet. I'd love to see price get above, just not even 220s. I wouldn't even be buying that, because you could still reject 225 and come right back down. So ideally, if I'm to look bullish, I'd need to see a close above 230, because you could tap into this area, tap into that gap, reject, and then go even lower. So 230 would be a potential buy. Has to close above it, otherwise I can't trust that move. And you can see the rejection there, very strong. So do they finish the move at 160, or do we now start to dally-dal up here?
Still have 10 o'clock news, so
It's about 20 minutes out. I'm not worried about that yet. Still got time before that comes out. So before that news hits though, I'd love to see us clear 160. So when that news hits, we have fresh information and fresh levels to react with or to play off of. Because there's liquidity at 160, so we need to take that. Let's see if price wants to get below 190 to make that move. Gee, strong rejection again. This bull still haven't earned my trust until they close above 230. See the 5-minute fair value gap right here at 230s, right? So more than I kind of want to see a close above that gap. Consider a move back to the upside.
took your high. Get a rejection here. Take it. Go back to that same level. The 47 area, 47, 49. That initial low.
That's a long 2 minute, about 2 seconds to close. All right, going bullish here to Asian high and then high. If it holds. see if we break through this time and go to 300s. Very strong move. All right, so if you took that close, 245 is your entry. You should be up over 30 points on that trade. So let's see if we continue higher. Back to where the madness began.
Mm-hmm.
And failing again. Oh man. Some
Yes,
dope
yeah.
shit price action.
Let's see.
Failing again, coming back to retest 240s, right? So I'd be out. If you took that, I'd be out of that trade coming off 240 because it's gonna come right back down. There's so much liquidity at that 272 that they just collected and then coming right back down, and they left liquidity at 160. So if you lose 230, you trickle right back down. Remember, 230 was the level I was watching for the move to the upside. So if you lose 230, you trickle right back down. And I just don't like that they keep leaving liquidity everywhere they go, right? Upside liquidity, downside liquidity. So at some point, you got to take it out, right? You got to take it out completely and close this crap up. Otherwise, we're just going to keep sweeping, which means we end up with a range day. That will just suck for a Friday. You know, what's the point behind this long week at 230? Just doesn't make any sense. Dope shit price action. So I'm not gonna entertain this until they stop leaving these stupid clues. Because you got a lot sitting at 107, 124. Right? So at some point they gotta stop doing this and start to close this out with some meaningful bars. You know, like why not take 72 and close right above it, and then start to push higher into the 300s? You know, why not come all the way down to 160, take 160, and then start to make the move higher? It ceases to make sense. I want to see some decent bars closing above these levels. Give me a decent bar above 272, then maybe I can look to buy. Just keep this whiplash nonsense, then I'm uninterested. 10 minutes to news. We'll see what I want to do here.
I think I'm gonna shoot up.
I'm not convinced. I'm just not convinced. Price action is dog shit right now. There's just too many clues left everywhere, right? Like low-hanging fruit type of shit. Which means it's anybody's game, right? Because if you can see it, everybody can see it, and that's not where institution is trying to play. It's bait. They want you to take the buy, and they're gonna flush you right back down. They want you to take the sell at the lows, and they'll flush you right back up. Just too many clues everywhere. At some point, you gotta start moving with solid bars, right? No whiplash, And then you can start to feel some of these gaps, take out some of this liquidity, and then start to move in a direction, whether that's bullish or bearish. All right, so I'm going to be watching 226 for a sell. $72 would have been perfect to sell, but I'll be watching this for now. I think it's gonna come right back down as long as it gets below 26. And it goes. And she buys right back up. This is stupid. This is stupid. Scalp City. Can't scalp, you stay out. Otherwise, you're just gonna get bunt. Every time you think bulls, bears come in. Every time you think bears, bulls come in. So let's see what news delivers. Bulls. 1 hour rejections are looking strong after the last sweep, but no guarantees. Still looking stupid from a price action aspect.
Yeah. And I'm just playing between Tokyo High and Asia High.
That's exactly what they're doing. Yep.
So you lose 230, you're going down. You lose 280, you're going higher. So right now it's all bait. Just bait. A lot, like I said, a lot of low-hanging fruit means everybody can see it, so everybody's gonna try to play that crap. So all you gotta do is wait. Otherwise, you will become the liquidity for everybody else. And that's not why we're here. It's Friday. You want to end the day and the week positive. All right, here comes 230. So let's see what I want to do with it.
That means it's time to buy.
Could be. I'm not pumped about it though. Look at those last 2-minute bars. Put a higher high, and you're just failing to go higher. Right? But then you keep leaving these wicks at the bottom. Right? So if you can't take 280, where are you trying to go? Becomes the bigger question. You're just building out liquidity to go lower. That's what I see. Just do something. And she goes again. Try. 5 to news. So now you know 230 is key. So if you lose 230, there's nothing stopping you from going lower. If you can't lose 230, then destined for some more upside.
Yeah.
Only catch now is you're failing to get above 250. That becomes a problem.
It's a big problem. Weird because they're not making any new lows either, so good go.
Nope. You're just stuck.
Yeah.
Line in the sand, 20827.
Oh, 3 minutes to news. And we are starting to trickle. Beautiful. There we go. Sheesh. Niceness. Just clues everywhere. It's just stupid. Everybody can see this crap. Everyone's gonna try to trade this shit. Oh god. This is so fucking dumb. So dumb. I don't like this. We're going lower. Now going down to 160s. I just don't like it. They're not making it easy. They're giving you clues, but not making it easy to trade. Just making sure nobody can trade. All right, 1 minute to news. Must set a sell stop below 205 and put a buy stop above 245. Fuck it. Oh, it won't let me submit anymore. Forgot about that part. Fuck it. All right, cool. So I'm gonna just put a sell 205 and then 45. I'll look to buy if this doesn't activate. There we go, and rejection again. Alright. Come on, give me my fucking entry. What a terrible entry. Put me in a 2 or 3. That was terrible. Market ain't doing shit today. What is this?
Okay, so the news was positive. Well, the sentiment was negative. Expectations positive.
I don't know about any of you, but I'm about to go back to bed. I'm about to call it quits because this is stupid.
It's not.
Anticipated, right?
Yeah, I kind of felt that because it's been a lot of chop steady this whole week. It's just, oh
I
Lord.
think eventually you'll run down and clear at 160 level, but this is just stupid PA. It's so down. Really down. But I strongly believe eventually you'll clear 160 before you can move up. If they were gonna move up, that news should have been it.
That's supposed to
And you keep failing 250, right? So if you keep failing 250, now you're failing 230. Where are you trying to go? But I don't think I'm willing to sit here for all that. I'll give it about 10 more minutes. If there's no real move, I'm done. Call it a week. Because this chop will have you doing some stupid shit. It's just going nowhere. And what you don't want is to drain your mental capital before the move comes. If you look at Chronos, you look at all the other tools, you're just getting choked up.
Yeah.
Because if you're gonna attempt bullish, you need 250. If you're gonna attempt bearish, you need to get back below 230.
30-second OSOB is looking like it wants to take off.
Yeah, I'm not buying any of that. You can go without me. That's fine.
Today's Friday, so it's like, want to have a good weekend.
Mhm.
2 minutes OSOB is holding it down though, but I think it's getting ready.
Get ready all at once. I'm not doing it. Staying away from this. If you fly to 280, I will take a trade. This right here, whatever is going on right now, fuck no. Ain't gonna take my money. You're gonna have to close through 280 to convince me to take a trade.
If the second OSOB to the 0 line.
Look, I'm looking at 2-minute and 5-minute price action. It looks somewhat convincing to go bullish.
Yeah, it does look like that. But 280, 270.
But you keep failing those 272s, right? So
could this be it?
That's 100 ticks right there. Boom.
you can do 100 ticks all at once. It's been doing the same thing over and over. Coming back down. I'm not doing it. I'll wait it out. I'll wait 280. I need to see break above 280. Then I can take a good trade to about 320 and then higher.
Yeah, it is somewhat shaky because 30 seconds is already at almost overbought.
Be a trap up here.
Right to Asia high.
Then maybe we get some continuation.
Yeah, let's go. Next is PDH.
PA looks good. I mean, right now, because you failed to make a lower low and you're looking to make a higher high. Question is, will you make the higher high or not?
Move back to the bull reversal.
More like welcome back to Friday.
Yeah, I'm done. I'm not even going to try. Did a few scalps and I'm done. I'm not going to make this week a losing week just because of today.
Because tonight we could pull back again back to 230 after that rejection. That's a strong rejection of 170, so you could come back down to 230. You know. Go again. Rejecting the same freaking level. Right back. It's like a triple top, right? So you're gonna come back right down through 230. This is so dumb. So dumb.
This is 30-second time frame trading. It's beautiful on a 30-second.
I'm sorry. That's recipe for a trap in a market like this. So I'm not doing it. Good luck. Good luck with that. Good luck. Because eventually what's going to happen is it's going to trend, right? And you will get trapped when it does. Because you will sell and it will keep buying. Or you'll buy and it will keep selling. Because there's just no breakout. There's no follow through on anything. And that's why I said if you don't take 280, I'm not buying it, because watch what happened. Get 272, flash right back down. So if you can't close below 230, I'm not selling it. There goes 230. Let's see what they want to do with this. Oh boy. Are we coming back to 206 or not?
Time to buy.
Have fun with that.
It's not.
I tell you, you're gonna get trapped. It's coming. It's just what? There's a trap coming. It's just gonna be a tough one. There goes to a 10. Right? There's a trap coming, and you don't want to be trapped because they will trap you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I believe it. I'm good.
It's you can almost do a sword now.
I'm telling you. It looks good in the moment until they trap, and I just see a trap coming.
Nah, I'm done. I'm not doing. I'm just seeing what's happening. I'm done.
Yeah, right off to a 10. They bounce up. Question is, can they hold now? Can they stay above 230? Comes the question. Market's like, try me. Take all your money.
How many balls?
I put one micro here. I'm gonna sell right here. I'm selling right now, 240. I'm in for a sell. Final target 161. Take a small sell, yeah. Just one micro. Let's crash that each. Let's see if we can feed that each. Stops to 60. Actually, yeah, stops to 60. 20-point stop. I might even bring it lower. Actually, I'm gonna put my stop to 48. To 48. Because it's either gonna work or it ain't. Alright, I'm going break even. Break even right now. Just give me fast target 220, dummy. Give me 220. I just want 220. 220 smashed. Alright, I'm gonna add 2 micros. I'm gonna walk this down to 210, then below 210, I'll walk it down to 160. So 2 micros added. I'm gonna move stops to break even again. Alright, stop to 27 right now. Stopped out. Damn this shit. Alright, we're gonna play small game here. We're playing a little game. Alright, so I'm gonna add 2 micros below 210. Below 210, I'll add 2 micros. So let's see if we get below 210. I'll add 2. And then if you get below 206, I'll go for 20 micros. This is how stupid I'm gonna trade today. Okay. And we'll probably make some 20k somewhere somehow. Let's see if we get below 210.
That's quite an itch, Ghost. That's quite an itch.
Yeah, because they're playing games, so we're gonna play the each. We'll have some fun with it. Why not? Why not? Tell me why not. All right. Do we get below 210 to get 2 micros? 210, 210, 210. Come on, baby. Stop rejecting that area. All right, 210. I mean, 210 for 2. Stops to 33 right now. So a 30-point stop. Actually, 20 points, right? 33, about 10 points, 20 points. 20 points on a stop. Let's see if we get below 206. More below 206, I'll move to break even. There she goes. Come on, just fucking do it. Alright. Stops break even. Stops at break even. 206 done. 200 smashed. Alright. Here goes my 20 micro trade. And we are about to do 20 micros in. Let's see how this stupidity plays out. I am not giving back a whole lot. I am putting my stop at 220. Can take it or pay me. That's what we're gonna do. 20 points on the stop. I'm either gonna get paid or I'm gonna get laid. Oh shit. She about to discipline me. $20 stop.
I think she's gonna drop. She looks like she's gonna drop.
Stops at break even. We're not gonna fuck around with this. Stops at break even. She'll do whatever she wants to do now. Fuck it. We're going down. Coming down to 160. Come on, baby. There we go. There we go. I'm gonna trim some here. 10 points. I'm gonna trim. That's 20-point trade right there. You should be deep in profit. Told you I'm a bit crazy sometimes. And done. That's wild. Catch me if you can. Some other day. Catch me if you can. Where the fuck is the soundboard?
They call me Rocket Daddy. Daddy. Daddy.
You don't know what it is. You don't know what it is.
Money, money,
Let's go. Right, I was trying to act stupid and we just took the bag. Sheesh. Alright, give me 160. I'm not adding to anything. I've taken some partials. Stops at break even. I want 160 and I will be out. You can move your stops to 187.5. Entry 200. You're up about 30 points. Stops 187.75. 160, baby. 160 fucking 0. Been calling this level all freaking morning. Just give it to me. Just give it to me. Come on, baby. You can do it. I don't like that rejection. 169, 168, same level. We need to sweep liquidity. Come down into Asian Open. Just 10 points, man. Just give it to me. She might say no. Not today. 10 fucking points. 9 points only. Come on. You can fucking do this. Just fucking break. What? Oh shit, there's so much going on in that level. You got sell side, you got everything. So she might stop me out, which is okay. Alright, I'm out. I am out. Trade. Trade's done. Trade is done. Okay, that's how you make $3,000 on a day. Just play stupid. Food in the water, test it out, and then go, right? That's all I did there, right? I had dip a toe in the water, and then go, right? As soon as we got some kind of trend, I was in with bigger size, but how to dip a toe in the ocean. Can't swim if you don't get your feet wet, right? That's true. Can't swim if you don't get your feet wet. You're not gonna swim.
What's the entry called up again?
Huh?
What was your initial entry again?
Oh, we started off at 230. Actually, 240 was the first entry. We started off at 240, came down 210, and then the last entry was 200.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. And this is what I said. So if you are playing the 30-second, right, and you try to buy this thing when it came down to, what was it, 230, that last pullback to 230, you'd have gotten trapped. Right? And that's what I was calling. Like the trap was evident because they wanted you to do exactly that. They kept leaving clues for buyers, no clues for sellers, but there's liquidity hanging lower. And it's like, okay, what are we buying? Right? And that's why I stayed out. Because I was looking for a break above 280 to buy. So that's why I stayed out of this market, a bullish side. I wanted the buys, but I wanted the buys above 280. It just didn't make sense because they kept leaving clues to the downside. There's a lot of hanging fruit to the downside.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I hear what you're saying, and that's typical. That's kind of for the typical 30-second trader. But we have TFP. Right, so I'm trading 30 seconds and I'm looking at TFP as well. So it gets to the top overbought, boom, strike. It comes down, oversold, you strike again. But when it gets to TFP and it starts to reject, guess what? We're back in for the sell.
I mean, if it works, that's great, right? Until you get trapped. That's my only concern, right? Until you get trapped. Because what's happening is you have two levels, right? So you're looking at 230 and 270, right? That's where we were ranging. So you're looking at those levels. On this last pullback, you would have thought price is going to go back all the way to 270 coming off 230, right? They sweep 230 into 215, reject, try to push back up. They push back 242 and they don't go higher, right? So unless you're scalping for about 10 points, 20 points, and you got to be really quick with your ATM, this is the point where you get trapped, right? Because you're going to go for a buy, thinking it's going to go 270, and then it's only going to push you 240 and reject, and your entry is 230. You got a 10-point window to protect, right? If this thing moves up and flashes like it did, you're screwed, right? You're screwed. And psychologically, you'd have to reverse that position almost instantly. Not so many people have the mental capital to do that, right? And so that's why, again, I just stayed out. Everybody was saying, moving up, it's a ranging market. I'm not going to play that shit. Right? I'd rather catch this nice, what's that, 100 points? 240 to 140, 240, 150, 90 points, 100-point move, right? Than fight the range, right? On a Monday, a beautiful Tuesday, yeah, I'll fight that shit all day long. On a freaking Friday, nope. Not doing that. So be careful with stuff like that. Like, it's good when you have some kind of trend and then you get stuck in a range and you play the range until you get a nice breakout. It sucks when you don't get the breakout and then you end up getting stuck, right? So then you lose when you really could have waited and stayed out. And then if you go to the 5-minute time frame and you look at this, right? You're sitting in a bear territory and you're not making higher highs, right? And that's the other thing I was calling out too, is you're not seeing solid candles closing above those levels, right? 272, 270, not a strong body candle closing above. So weakness every time you came to that area, right? And then you come down to 230, every single time you came down, you're not seeing a strong body closing below that. You just keep getting weakness, right? You reject up until this last drop, 225. Strong candle, strong candle, strong candle, strong candle, strong candle. Then we start to move lower, right? So 260 done if you held.
160.
Yeah, 160, sorry. 160 done. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do anything here. You could pull back to 186, 185 and then continue lower, or you break Asian open and then you go into the targets 129, 314. There's 1 hour still looking really strong. I don't know. I'm thinking of releasing these liquidity levels, but I don't know. More information, more confusion, right?
That could happen.
So I'm a bit skeptical because you guys already have pivot points. I don't know if you need anything else.
Is that on Ninja or TradingView?
There is a version on TradingView and a version on Ninja. I think G Pro. I can't remember which version has. Let me see the summary. I think one of the G Pro versions does have it. This is G Pro. So there's a version of G Pro Supernova. It's not out yet. It does have liquidity levels in it, built in it.
Yeah, because I mean, I would like to have it, but I would prefer it on Ninja, because that flipping back and forth kind of.
Yeah. So this you'd get it both Ninja and TradingView, but eventually, I think, and I don't want to make this decision yet, but eventually I think we'll get away from TradingView. Problem is, Ninja has not proved to be stable.
That's true.
Right? And so you stop coding for TradingView and you focus on Ninja, and then Ninja goes away. Now you gotta go back to scratch. Right? So whatever we do, we kind of go through I'd say maybe a 2 to 3 phase approach, because we have to code for TradingView and then we translate that to Ninja, and now we're starting to translate that stuff to Quantower. Yeah, I'd love to get to a point where we get rid of these TradingView subscriptions, but it's kind of been tough to rely on Ninja as a platform.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like you can't analyze on Ninja Trader. You can trade but not analyze.
Yeah.
That's the sad part.
You don't say that word around here.
So
what?
We don't say that word around here.
Yeah, it's just you said what? Analyze? Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
The word forbidden.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Okay, so we got very close to Asia low, Tokyo low, and then we bounced.
Yeah, bounce of Asian Open. You're sitting at a demand level right now, so unless you crack through that, it's probably a high chance you're not going anywhere yet. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. Huh?
All right, cool. I was saying we just rejected a possible bear meltdown, so we might come to Asia low Tokyo. But go ahead, sorry.
We're definitely going lower. 129 is the next level. We'll come down to 129. There you go. Done. All right. So let's see. What are we doing? Trading view. All right. If you see anything else other than my trading view, you're looking at the wrong thing, and you need to tell me so I can stop sharing.
Yeah.
Right,
hold on.
so-
Okay. Go ahead.
Sorry, do you have a question?
Oh yeah, I was going to say, should I shut the stream down first, or should we just go
Nah,
ahead?
that's cool. I mean, you can't steal what you don't know anyway. Whatever. They can have it. It's not gonna help them.
No, they still can't speak anyway because it's in Discord, but I'm just saying.
And that's true too. You still can't see my screen, so it's whatever. So if you look at the 1 hour time frame, right, you can see these liquidity levels coming off the 4 hour time frame, right? All these equal highs, right? And this is why I was saying that if I was going to buy, I needed to see price get above this, right? And what would be the break above that? You close above 72, you'd have to close above 80, right? And I'll look to buy.
Yeah.
Right. The first sell in the morning came off that rejection, right? I was looking at buying 272, but once they rejected 272, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go for a sell. So I sold. I think it was about 70s, right, to the downside. But then the open came in with a lot of whiplash, right? And then we started testing. So if we go back, if we go to a lower time frame, let me see, what can I turn off? Let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of all this stuff. Let's get rid of what else? Well, we need that, and we need that. So we're gonna keep that. Where is this coming from? This coming from EBUS. Let's get rid of that. All right. So now, if you go to a lower time frame, 2 minute, which is the execution time frame, you start to look at that, right? 27 to 30, right? So this is your pivot points as well as your liquidity levels, right? So you're looking at that, right? And then you had 210 right here, right? 210 is coming off that liquidity level. And so the first time they came into 210, bought right back up, 72, sold right back down. Right, 230, kind of an indecision level, so you need price to close below it, a solid bar to go lower, or you look for 245, 248 to go what? To go back here, right? And that's why when they started dally-dal in this area, then I start to do a whole lot of nothing because I don't want to get trapped, right? Because you could have chopped up in this area, if this will allow me. You could have chopped up in that area, and this could have gone on and on and on and on and on until the market decided to make a move to the upside or downside. But this is what I'm talking about with the liquidity levels. So there's that. You know, something you could use, but I'm a bit skeptical to dish those out because I don't know, too much information sometimes becomes a barrier to success, right? Because you already have this, you already have the pivot points, and they do a pretty good job So you could supplement with these liquidity levels or not. So I'll let you guys think about that, and then you let me know what you want to do.
You know my answer already.
Nope. You're gonna have to vote on it. I know he's gonna say he wants it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. You know my answer already.
Yeah, but
Rick says I'm with it, so we don't need to vote. We're all in agreement. Yeah.
problem is too much information could be bad,
Let us decide.
I don't need it. I'm good.
right? But I'll let you guys decide.
We have decided for everyone.
But
We want it.
just keep in mind too much could be bad, right?
Sir,
But I mean these levels are spot on accurate. Like yesterday's buy came right off 812 retest, and it was gone. He was gone. Same deal. You can see what's happening right now. We just tapped into 227 and we're buying up in the lower time frame.
Yeah.
Right. Coming off that, going up. But too much information might be bad. Depends on how you use it, how you plan on using it, if you do plan on using it effectively. Now, I think this one, I don't think it has too many settings. It's got fractals, which is really swing points in the different clusters. You could probably turn these off, put your pools, and then you could just focus on that. I think these are your 4-hour swing levels or swing points. Right. Yep. There you go. Those are your 4-hour. Those dashed levels. Anywho, whatever you all decide. I mean, one of the ways you could play this is you could be looking for, I mean, maybe I'll publish it. You guys do whatever you want to do with it. But you could focus on these 4-hour swing points, right? And you'd start to watch for rejections at those levels. Rejection here, rejection here. You reject that, you look for sales, right? So first rejection this morning, this bar right here, right? So reject that, close back below it. You can start to look to sell into that. Second rejection, same deal. Third rejection, right about here, same deal. Fourth rejection, same deal, right? And then you're targeting.
Do you have to have a split screen, or you can show the 4-hour on that same time frame?
Or what?
You were saying that's the 4-hour liquidity pool, liquidity zone, right?
These are 4-hour levels. This is a 1-hour chart. Right?
Okay,
So,
all right. So you can show different time frame.
I'm not
Well, yeah,
really the question.
Like the levels
So,
are still up on your tool.
The levels are still 4-hour based, right? So regardless of what time frame you're on, these levels are still based on the 4 hours. If I come down this at 12 minutes, they're still
Okay,
based
gotcha.
on 4 hour.
Gotcha.
Right. So the tool is hard coded to show you the 4-hour swing levels, right?
Okay.
The liquidity zones are based on current time frame, but you got these 4-hour levels. These are your 4-hour swing points.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Understood.
I just like to watch higher time frame versus execution time frame. Just a little cleaner, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cool. Let's see. So one of the other things that's coming to, we talked about the retest rate. We've talked about Chronos retest rate. So let's see. 1 second. All right, later. Okay. So, let's take a look at Chronos. Okay. So, turn this stuff off. So this will be released. It's kind of like, I'm calling it a some kind of magic line, right? And this is built on a combination of your 21 and 55 EMA. And what we're looking for, let's go look at 9 o'clock, right? What's the level you guys trade? 921, 920, 28, 26, 26, right? So if you look at your 926 bar, that would be this bar right here. So that would be this bar, right? 926, right?
Yeah.
So if we take that and we close that bar off, you'd have something like that. And so what you're looking for is the retest of this level, right? So you're looking for price to break below, right? And we're looking for a retest of that. And then we'll go down a 30-second time frame and we'll look for our entry. So Chronos itself would execute the retest of that. So we'll go down a 30-second time frame. We'll try to find the entry. And in this case, well, this one would kind of suck because you never really got a close below, right? So you never activated a trade to really trigger a retest, right? So this one, you'd probably simply end up with, let's see, where's the first breakout? Yeah, this one would suck because your first break is this bar right here, right? So you wouldn't really get a retest entry. I think your retest entry would have been this bar but never closes below, then you move back up. So you'd only get one trade, which is this trade right here, right? That's the trade you'd get. And then to the upside, you'd get that trade, right? For the buy, right? That's the bar that breaks through, but there's no follow through, so there's no trade here. This is a really wacky example, terrible. The price action sucks, right? So I'm really looking for a good example and I can't find one. Let's see. So you close below, you get follow through right here. So you take this sell, right? This would be a sell, which only goes 67, but then the retest is right here, right? The close is right here, so you'd get another sell here, and you'd probably lose on this one, right? You get a sell here after retesting that and closing back below, right? So now let's go see what this looks like on a 30-second time frame.
The retest trade, does it also count on the closing below or above on the next candle, or that's immediate?
It's the rejection of the 21 and 25. That's what gives you the retest trade, but it comes off a lower time frame.
Let's check it, the chat. Discord.
What chat? Huh?
Discord.
Oh, what chat? So yeah, that's cool. That's okay.
Okay.
I don't care. They can't see my screen, so I don't care. All right. So anyway, let's see. Trying for really good examples here. But if you look at this 30 seconds, right? This was the close right here. So you really get much of this because it's gonna give you an entry right about here, and then boom, just 60 points. Not a whole lot. I think the better trade comes in right about here. So let's go take a look at that. Last trade right here. So you get this. Even this one's not really good. So then you only get one trade. You get the breakout trade. You don't get a retest trade. The retest trade is right here, right? So you're getting breakout, which is actually, hold up. Nope. You get retest trade here. This is a good one, actually. I was looking at a blue line over here. So you get a really good one here because this is a sell trade right here, right? The buy fails, no follow through, right? So this would fail. Oh, come on. This would fail, no follow through, right? This would trigger 1, 2, 3 bars later. That would be your entry, right? You're trading follow through, right?
Yep.
This is a trigger. This is a follow through bar. So you get a trade right here. And then you get a retest trade because this moves back to touch 21 or 55. And then you get another trade right here. So if you're trading follow through only, you'd get the one trade. If you're trading the retest, you'd get another trade here. And that would give you that entry, which moves 300 ticks. And then this would give you this entry, which goes for 262. So if we drop this to a 30-second time frame, right there, you can then see your pullback. Yeah, so even this one wouldn't give you a trade. 2-minute was a pullback. 30-second doesn't pull back deep enough to give you an entry, so you'd only end up with the one trade. Yeah, I was trying to see if it gave you that pullback, but it doesn't. Let's see, what time frame is this thing on? Yeah, 1 minute. Yeah, so you wouldn't really get that. Just trying to find some good examples, because then your next retest is this one right here. This is the retest right here, right? And then you still don't have follow through because let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you probably end up with an entry right here. But this is all just shitty price action. So this would be the entry, and then your stops like 20 points at the most. And then you're going to target what you're targeting. You're targeting 76 to the downside. That's what you're targeting. You put your stop right about there on that trade. So not very good price action to give you really good moves. But that's coming. That's going to be added to Chronos on Ninja Trader. So you can catch some retests on low time frames. In that case, you're not really chasing. You're looking for either follow through or retest. And if you miss the first trade, then you're looking for that retest.
On TradingView, does it give you alerts for that? Or you can set alerts yourself?
No. You want it that easy, don't you? No. That's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. That's too much work. That is too much work. I mean, it will work just fine in Ninja, so I don't know if you really need the alert in TradingView. So you're looking for the alert for what? For the retest?
Yeah, for retest.
Yeah, I don't think you're gonna need that. It'd be too much work. Got that, I think.
Oh my gosh.
What's up?
I just realized my hold on. I thought yeah. I thought my tablet had died. It's still running.
So yeah, so this breakout, your retest is right here. So you're in a retest. You'd be in a retest trade, retest short, right about here. Stops right above that, and you're targeting 76, which is this liquidity level right here. That'll be your target. Something like that. Cool.
Yep.
Yeah. We are testing something else with EE bars. This one I think will be an interesting one. I think everybody's gonna like this one. So I'll tell you what, this one, and I'm still trying to see how this ends up playing out, but we're running a simulation with the EE bars, and you'll be trading continuations on the EE bars. Okay. Everybody should be familiar with this. I don't know if you should be familiar with super trend, right?
Yeah.
At least you've heard of super trend, right?
Super trend?
Yeah.
Not really.
It's still like a price tracker, right? Like the
Similar.
Yes. Okay.
Quite similar. So anyway, so we are testing a concept with the EE bars where you trade with the trend in the first about 2 hours of the day, right? So between 9:30 to about 10:30, you follow this simple system with the EE bars. And so one thing I was observing is just remember, every time I go quiet, I'm thinking, okay? So if you see me go quiet for too long, it means I'm thinking, I'm trying to come up with something that would make life easy for any newbie trader, right? Anybody starting out, anybody looking for simple life. Anyway, so one of the things I realized is that, and we could do this based on this 55-21 smoothed out trend line, right? So this is 51 and 21 smoothed out, right? So we could use that smoothed out by ATR. Okay, it's a lot of different concepts and stuff that we put together to come up with this, but you might not want to worry about that, and we could focus on this super trend style of filter, which is also similar to price tracker, though price tracker runs on some other concepts, right? But you could use this, and you could say for every 5 consecutive red EE bars, I would like to sell, and you'd have something like this. Yeah, you'd put your stop loss above the super trend, and you would target whatever liquidity level you see. So we could bring this back here, and so you could have those as your targets. Okay, coming off that entry, boom, 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 right? And then you could target lower if you wanted to, right? But this might give you some really nice trades. Okay, the other option would be to turn on your 21 and 55, and when you get this trade right here, you'd set the entry at your 21.55. Make sense?
So essentially, wait for the confirmation.
Wait. Huh?
Wait for the confirmation. Yeah, limit warranty pullbacks, right?
Well, confirmation or pullback. That'll be more like a pullback. So you're looking for confirmation, which is your EE bar, right?
Right.
That's confirmation of trend. And then you trade the pullback. You trade the pullback to the line, you trade that, and you take it to whatever liquidity level you have, or your pivot points, or whatever tool you're using for your targets, right? Or you execute and you let Ninja do the rest of the work. Right? And you can see here, as everybody was struggling with the chop, you're doing a whole lot of nothing. Right? There's nothing coming from your EE bars up until this point right here. Right? So then, instead of chasing this trade, you're looking for a pullback to your 21.55, and you will now be in this trade, targeting 75. And your stops a bit wide in this case, 197. Being conservative, you could play a stop just above your entry bar, right there, and you could hold that and see where it goes. So this I'm probably going to publish anyway for the EE bars. I'll probably publish that, and you all can have fun with it. So the traditional EE bar was reversal up, reversal down, right? We can turn these off, and we can also turn these off, bullish bearish diamonds. And then we can focus on continuations with the trend. You look at a day like yesterday, I'll show you. A day like yesterday, you start first 2 hours of the day, which would be what? You start about 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock. Right? You guys start at 8, right? Yeah. So you come in at 8 a.m., your first 2 hours, 8 to 10, 8 to 10:30 you're done. Right? Or you do 9 o'clock to about 11 o'clock, you're done. Right? So if you started at 8 o'clock, this would have been your first trade for the day. You're taking an L on that trade. News, right? Takes you out. But look at your stop on this trade. And if I short here, right, you got two options. Either short there or wait for the pullback. Right? But if I short there, stop loss just above. Right? That is a 34-point stop. Now look at a buy. If I buy here, right, that's a 50-point stop. And watch where this thing goes. Right? Now, everybody and their grandma would freak out on this red bar and sell. You're not selling because you don't have anything. Right? But then look at this. After the red bar, which is your gold bars here, you don't turn red, it's gold. You get another bull signal. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bulls right here. And then you buy that bar. Go long here, right? Stops, another 59 ticks to the moon, right? And then the sell comes in right here. Same deal. If you execute on that, stops about 58 points, and boom, right? And you get another one right here. Same deal. You short that, stop above that, and you're targeting lower. In this case, you only get what? About 170 ticks on that one. Right? And then reverse continuation. This is on a 2-minute time frame, but you can kind of see these moves, right? So I will publish this one today. So instead of looking for these reversals at the highs, you're looking for continuation. Okay. This is not going to be ideal for people who want to time tops and bottoms. This won't be ideal for you. If you're looking for tops and bottoms, it's not going to be the system for you. Right? This is only solving that trade with the trend type of issue. Right? So this thing tells you you got a reversal. Right? Reversal up, reversal down. Right? You want to use that as a warning. You could say, okay, I got my reversal down. Next thing I'm looking for is the bears to take control. Next thing I'm looking for is the bulls to take control, right? But I don't like messy charts, so keep that off. Keep everything so simple and wait for your trade to set up. It's a lot of good trades, and other times it just keeps you out of the market because there's no trend. Okay. Look at a day like this that was so choppy, right? A lot of whiplash, right? Right here. You start at 9, you start 8 o'clock, right? 8 o'clock, your first trade was right here, right after news. Your first trade, right there. And you'd practically be done for the day, right? If you look at that, and you look at that, you'd be done for the day. Next bull comes in, it's a very short-lived bull, right? And it goes bearish right after that. But through all this whiplash, guess what? All you had was bear signals, right? Right here, bear, right here, bear, right? That's all you had was bear, 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 right? So you could still have made money getting bears on this day. There was this Wednesday, Right after New Year's, the market just got really choppy. But you got 1 failed, 2 wins, 1 L. Just to make a lot of money on that one. Make sense?
Yep.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So this continuation model will be part of Ghost Pro. I think it'll be like Ghost Pro Supernova or whatever. It's gonna have all this stuff in it. It's got the levels, and it will have this stuff. So the plan for that version of Ghost Pro, maybe I'll release Ghost Pro Elite first, which still has this without the levels. The plan for that would be, I think everybody will get maybe 30 days to test drive it, and then eventually that will move into a priced model. There'll be a fee for that one because it's just too much work going into that one to perfect it. But you can see this trade right now is up, right? It should be up. There you go, right? So you put it on, you let it play out, you should be up. You took that. That's about 100 and something ticks, almost 200 ticks, right? So you should be protected, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's that. Trying to think of if there's anything else coming, but I think for now that's it. It's improvements to Chronos and improvements to G Pro. I think G Pro is in its final stages though. I mean, the elite version is done. There's a regular version, which I probably won't publish the base version of G Pro because that one will just blow your accounts left to right. Don't get me wrong, it's good, but it's got its moments. It's good when the market is trending, but it's not good when you start to run into this chop city stuff. But G Pro Elite and Supernova will probably be the ones you want to play with. Okay, and we'll kind of play around with pricing once people get funded and stuff. You can use it to get funded. I think it'll do a good job. Do a pretty good job on that one. So. And then of course the other thing comes down to your sizing. When you trust the process, you size appropriately, you're gonna do just fine. But you can see how the continuation model kind of serves you, right? So here you only took 1 trade. Throughout all this whiplash, you only had 1 trade. And then you get the second trade, right? So while everybody's trying to buy here, you're sitting in 1 sell trade. And then you get this trickling down. Cool?
Yep.
So keep your eyes peeled. This will be coming out soon, maybe early next week.
Okay.
Questions?
Nah, not for me.
If you got questions,
Just-
go ahead and ask.
Just confirmation that we won the LQ.
Confirmation that you want the what?
The liquidity zones.
That you want the zones. Yeah, I think I'll publish this too. The update to the EE bars and that one. I think I can publish those. I'll drop those. I'll drop those today or over the weekend.
FYI, all beta gets smashed.
But did we make it? Let's see. Did we make it? put this stuff back on. Yep, she's done. Now she'll press sweep. Go a little lower. So I think the Supernova version is doing something really interesting, but I still have to do some testing with it just to make sure everything is set up. But we're looking for these 4-hour rejections, and then we look for the continuation after the rejection. So that one's going to be really interesting when it's all done and said. Because it's not just trading off of just the continuation, it's validating, looking back to see if we touched the liquidity level prior to the continuation. So that one will be interesting when it's done and said. But for now, you can kind of play around with these. And frankly, you get 2 of these trades a day, you're done. Let me see if we still have windows in this thing. I think we do. We used to have trading windows, right? Time filters, right? I just can't remember what these what these the trading times? I can't remember.
I think this was for the alerts when the those diamonds and the reversals show up.
So that should control this as well, right? Because then you should be able to limit it to the first 2 hours of the day, right? So if let's say you trade 9 to 11, right? This should only give me trades between 9 and 11, right? Maybe not. I still see this. It's been a minute. I don't know. But I thought that's what that was for. So it's just for the alerts?
Yeah, remember this, we don't have this, but for the version we have, it was for those, the diamonds and the vessels to show. So
Okay.
I don't know.
I'll ask and see if this can be switched to trading times, right? So it only shows the signals during your trading session. These continuation signals during your trading session.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask. But anyway, I don't know. There's plenty of stuff for everybody to be to be kicking it, to be doing pretty good or really good. You know, at this point, I don't see any reason for anybody to be failing. Right? Because imagine something like this. You know, you could even if you traded 15 micros a day. That's the entry. Entry is right here on that bar. So this would have been your entry or the pullback. Where was the pullback? Let's go back here. You just set it right there. Right? And your stops 2 clicks. Right? Should be no reason to fail. And if you have your reference points, right, your liquidity zones, or your pivot points, right?
Yeah,
right.
I really shouldn't. And you all know one of my biggest goals is to just make this crap so easy for everybody to just do. The toughest part should be your mindset. Right?
Yep.
You can walk through those little mental barriers, the rest becomes piece of cake. Becomes easy. Right? So now here's an interesting one, right? So you just got this bear signal right here. Right? Now I wouldn't trade this because the trade started way up here. Right? You had opportunity to get in all the way up that way. We've already moved. What is this? We've already moved about 500 ticks on the day, almost 600, right? An entry here, the question for you would be, is it worth the risk? Right? Because you're going to go, if you look at the reward, you're going to go short here, or you're going to look for price to pull back here, one of the two, right? You're going to take the trade, and then your stop's going to be up here, 50 points. But your reward is only 36. Is it worth the risk?
No, it's not.
Right? That becomes the bigger question. And if it ain't worth the risk, then I wouldn't take it, because you're going to be sitting a little too late. And so one of the things that I keep thinking about looking at this is, for me to get a bear signal, this could be an improvement, right? For us to get a bear, you must be coming out of green to what?
Green to red. So gold.
No.
Gold.
Green to gold, right? Green to gold to red, right? Because the gold is the neutral, right? So that if you have a sequency like this where you get your red to gold, which is consolidation, into red, you don't get another bear signal, right? There has to be a green somewhere to get a signal, because otherwise you end up with there was one up here actually. Which one was it? Which day was it where you got that late continuation? Oh boy, was it Monday? Yeah, right here, right? So I think we can get rid of some of these. If you look at this, this was late. But if you look through the sequence, it was bull, perfect, consolidation, indecision, and then another bull, right? So I think if you weed this out, your win rate becomes even much higher. Right? I think you get a much higher win rate if you weed these continuations that aren't coming from a bearish move. Right? Or a bullish move. So that might be something to look into. Like for example, this one, right? You got that one. What's the point of getting this one? Right? You could avoid that one. So we'll see. Anything to make life easy for everybody before prop land becomes something else.
Oof, don't say that again.
I gotta say it because reality.
Yeah, that's true.
It's only a matter of time, you know. Only a matter of time. All right, let's see if this thing goes down to 74, which it should. Let's skip that. All right. Questions. You can end the live stream. I think we're done. I think I need to add anything else to that. Could end it.
Okay, quick recap of our trades.
Go baby, 20 points out.
Our first trade came in at 858, and that gave us about 400 plus ticks. I called out a quick buy. Actually, Ghost called out a buy, put into profit a little bit. We took that, and then we closed it early for about 130 ticks, and then the market just was chopping up. So those who were on the call, you heard Go saying he wasn't ready for any trade yet. And then finally, when we started, we rejected that high and we couldn't break above, and we started coming down. Go's called the early sell at about 240, and then continued at around 210. So all in all, that sell yielded, it's still running if you held, and we've broken past 600 ticks on that trade. So 3 trades, but within the sell, we had probably about 3 additional trades. All in all, 600, about 130, and then about 400, 1,000 plus ticks on an initially choppy Friday. So very good day all in all. Thanks again for joining us. If you're still holding this trade, make sure you've taken partials and you're trading tight, because we could start pulling up after we get to the 74, 76 area. So thanks again for joining us. As always, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share for more. To join us in the free channel, the link is in the description. And to join us in the premium channel, reach out to WBE Master on Discord or Telegram for access. This has been another edition of WBE TV. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you again next week. Have a great weekend, everyone.